Farewell, my turnabout.
Yep, farewell my week. That's what this is gonna be.
That moment you've all been waiting for. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? Here we've got Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden on Beach Day. Discount Power Rangers. African for ninja suit.
We got a lot of options here.
And the hero is here. The hero just destroyed the moon. Yeah, it's Robo Samurai.
See, it's this. I think it was a Silver Samurai. Was that what it was?
The Nickel Samurai.
Nickel Samurai.
Jammin Ninja.
Listen, samurais are more popular than ninjas, man. You should have known.
Wait, so we had the Silver Samurai, who was the guy who went on trial in case
Yeah, that
3.
was that was discount Hugh Jackman. Yeah.
And then we had Bubblegum Princess or whatever it was replace him, and now Nickel Samurai replaces technically Will Powers again, unless Nickel Samurai is Will Powers.
I mean, he's not Will Powers.
The Nickel Samurai, he really did it. Getting too old for this.
Getting too old for this shit.
Hey.
I'm proud of the guy for doing the series justice.
So the person everyone was cheering for, I guess he got the prize. Yay! It's Nickel Samurai. I'm guessing she doesn't watch the show either.
Well, I mean, Pearl doesn't know what television is.
Watch the Education Channel's Kids Masterpiece Theater.
You poor thing. You've been neglected by society.
That's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it.
Unfortunately.
Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick?
Never ask me that question again.
Nick's just an old fart, so he's not allowed to watch it anymore.
He is just like 4 years older than you.
That's right, but I do like Kids Masterpiece Theater. I don't remember watching this.
Okay, Phoenix, you need to stop.
You were young at heart. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. I control your life now.
I mean, that's not true. Honestly, you understand the shows more when you are a grown-up, because then you get to know all the dirty jokes that are inside of them.
You're supposed to act your age and have interests that match, like reading newspapers and exploring evil basements.
Solving murders.
Very important.
Where's the defense attorney? We're not even supposed to be solving these murders.
Yeah, we're investigating shit. Legally, we're not supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, that's not in the job description. We're just supposed to take the evidence that other people find out and present them in court.
Basically, we're supposed to have a lot more conversations with Gumshoe than we do actually investigating these cases.
Unfortunately, though, Gumshoe seems to be taken up by the prosecutors all the time.
Also, that's another thing. We're actually supposed to talk with the prosecutors as well. We hide evidence from them during every single case.
These courtrooms are like competition. It's like whoever wins these cases gets a bonus.
we're supposed to. We should have talked with Edward like I think 8 more times, and we were supposed to actually discuss all the evidence that exists out there, like the updated
Yeah.
autopsy bullshit. That would have been thrown out of the courtroom. We would have ended that case much earlier. Also, stealing that wiretap would have gotten us thrown in jail, but that's a different story.
That one was justified, damn it.
It's not justified. We stole evidence and then hid it from the
Because of us,
attorney.
we took down corporate America.
Corporate America should still be in his office today.
No, he should not.
We used the legal evidence and illegal tactics of breaking and entering.
Looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time.
Marvelous time. Like a dream.
Too bad for the Jammin Ninja, though. Last year, he lost to the Pink Princess, 4-year little old Tokyo.
Hey, that was Will Powers too.
He keeps losing to samurais. I thought this might be his year.
Could have been, but it wasn't. The Jammin Ninja looked a bit different today. Different? What do you mean? He wasn't carrying his bright red. What ninja carries a bright red guitar?
Well, he's a Jammin Ninja, didn't you know?
That. But ninjas should.
Hey, you're right. Strange. Strange. He'd walk around without. Strange. He'd walk around without his signature guitar. But yeah, that's a good point. A ninja who has a guitar. That's kind of like not what a ninja should have.
I would just imagine instead of throwing shurikens, he just blast guitar waves at people.
It's like the end of the SpongeBob movie. Just shoots those lasers guitar.
Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight.
You know, it pays to have someone to have contacts in show business. They treat you. Oh, it was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks.
I'm assuming he didn't. I'm assuming he didn't pay us that.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming this is payments.
Well, you see, after that one trial, they kind of seized all my assets, so I'm out on the streets.
But yet he could afford a bright orange suit.
That's his wife's money.
I didn't know he was married.
Yeah,
Or even was married.
You know alimony. You know alimonies. You know how it is.
The post-ceremony stage is supposed to start real soon.
And then I heard there's gonna be a press conference after that.
A press conference? Is he gonna make a speech about winning the prize?
Well, not exactly. Some about the Nickel Samurai confessing something.
Sounds like this could lead to a trial. Ow.
It could lead to a lot of padding bullshit also.
We don't want to be the last ones there, then we only get seats in the back. And now I'm being dragged around.
Although there is like one good thing that comes from this case that we'll get to eventually.
Edgeworth coming back.
Well, that's one thing, but there's another one. Also, you didn't even talk to Will Powers.
I'm assuming I'll get to talk to him again. Unless this is literally just streamlined where after I walk down this hallway, I'm gonna lose multiple characters and the case starts.
Because of this, Will Powers dies.
Will Powers will remember this.
Except he won't, because he's dead.
There's a sign for the bathroom. Should visit it while I can before the show starts.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk to Will Powers.
What about the Nickel Samurai? They're gonna make a movie based on a TV show. but for a different reason.
Oh, it was the Steel Samurai was the first. Okay,
Uh,
not
the
the silver.
the Steel Samurai and his arch nemesis, Evil Magistrate, in the city of Neo Old Tokyo.
See, they went. You see, they went from steel to nickel.
Seems like a
Now
bit of
they're
a
gonna
downgrade.
go. Then they're gonna go back up to platinum. Eventually, it's gonna round around to gold, and that'll be the series finale.
But wait, wasn't technically the sequel to be of Steel Samurai supposed to be Pink Princess? Or is that the weird spin-off
That's probably a spinoff.
with Will Powers, who used to be the Steel Samurai, playing as Pink Princess?
No. He's not the Pink Princess. No.
But he was Pink Princess.
No. He wasn't though. He got hit. Powers. He's sacked. He went doing other shit.
But he was the Pink Princess.
He wasn't.
But he was.
He was
Literally
not.
the
It was never said that he was. It was someone else.
it was literally in the last part of the case. They said that the world wasn't ready to meet Will Powers as the Pink Princess.
I don't believe that.
I remember that being part of the case. I was really confused at the end that this guy was in the Pink Ninja outfit.
I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show. So I was hoping that maybe I'd get a chance to do something in this new one. Yeah,
Matt on
Matt on
guard.
guard.
I feel like this guy's gonna have something to do with swords.
On guard.
On guard, you uncultured peasant.
Tis
Mr. Ungard.
I mean, the pronunciation that would be still the same, but she's still an idiot.
It's going to be Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin Ninja. So it's like Godzilla versus King Kong.
Don't remind me. That movie's coming out in March.
Alright, that is coming out. I honestly thought that was going to be like 2022 or something like that.
No.
Who's the
Get out of the
Jammin
way
Ninja?
as soon as possible, so that way the whole franchise can die peacefully.
You know they're not killing either one of them. And you know at the end there's going to be a team up of the two to fight some even bigger threat. Wait, we have an intruder.
Define intruder?
I don't know, I heard something enter the Discord channel.
No, that was you disconnecting and reconnecting because I feel like your internet's being very patchy right now.
Oh, I heard a joining sound rather than disconnect.
Yeah, the stream died, by the way.
Oh.
That was an unfortunate hiccup in the system.
I don't know what did that. The ninja, who's always carrying a bright red guitar. No one knows how it even works. Oh my god, he's Snow White. Ninja who becomes a star.
There's a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios Nickel Samurai and Worldwide Studios Jam. Eventually they're gonna make a merger, form Universal Studios. I just realized global and worldwide. What's the difference?
You see, one is actually already Universal Studios. The other one is
Dark Universal Studios.
sure.
Remember how that was gonna be a thing until it died after
Yep.
They even air at the same time.
I heard those two don't get along at all. Nickel Samurai is on guard, and the guy who plays Jammin Ninja. Nickel Samurai speaks French.
Yeah, I'm not giving that motherfucker a French accent right now.
Even the world of heroes is a sparkling, happy place.
Yeah. I mean, just look at Captain Marvel.
Well, for thanking Powers for inviting us.
Oh, it was nothing really.
We know he probably owes us a few thousand extra dollars.
Yeah, you know, our pay from like a year ago. Guys like us don't come to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all.
So, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately?
Well, since Princess
Ha!
was wrapped up last month. Listen, maybe he wasn't the Pink Princess, maybe he was a side character.
I feel like I've proven very well that he was the Pink Princess.
I don't believe it. I've been on a kids' exercise show while wearing a rabbit mask over my face.
Jesus Christ.
So you're cosplaying as the hunters from Dead by Daylight.
Basically.
I'm still really sorry about all the headache I caused you that time, Mr. Wright.
It's what's done is done. So let's just forget all about it except for my paycheck.
We'll never forget the paycheck.
Will Powers, the action star.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
His popularity exploded when he was the Steel Samurai. His first. Wait, no, that's not correct though.
I mean, she technically yes, as your aide. The other case was when she was the victim or the
She was the one on trial, which we saved her from, and then she helped us out for on my own trial.
yeah. I mean, Phoenix is right on that.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Thanks. Sounds like the post-ceremony show is about to start. Man, it's been 20 minutes already, huh?
So pumped to get to it. He's going to show off his special move today. Nickel Samurai Smelting.
That would probably kill him. Actually, what I'm interested in most is the press conference.
The big confession. Don't you know what it's about?
Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea.
Hmm.
Sorry. So I guess you all are having the press conference then.
Yeah, of course we are.
In that case, then here, take these tickets so you can get in.
Hmm. We need to get going to the lobby. Looks like it's over this way. For great justice.
To the hotel lobby.
Wait, don't we need to go to the hallway first?
No, we gotta go to the hallway. Then to the what?
Oh.
Guess we go.
Okay, I guess not. We made an entire.
Okay, we're just going. We're just going to the hotel.
Just go to the lobby then. Let's all go to the lobby. God, this is if this is a hotel. It shouldn't look like this. This looks like a 5-star hotel kind of bullshit thing that only rich people would stay in.
Yeah, that's the point.
They're gonna have the post ceremony show over here. They're using a compact stage.
Man, for such a rich hotel, they could have paid for better chairs.
Oh yeah, your attention please. Your attention please. The Nickel Samurai post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances.
Like murder.
The Nickel Samurai has been murdered in his own studio room. You don't have to pinch me, pinch yourself if you don't believe it. We are asking for everyone's cooperation at this time. So please, stay where you are.
Yeah, man, at this point, after hearing that, I'd be like, nope, I'm going home.
This is a special request from the police. The police? They just said the police are here.
Do you want me to go check out what's going on?
No, you'll be shot by the cops. I should come with you.
Freeze! I think I know who this is, actually.
I'm going to assume this is Gumshoe.
No, it's not Gumshoe. Much worse.
Heard that voice somewhere before. Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. I said you bridge out and this. I tried. It was dangerous to listen. Of course, not. He said me. Oh no! I know who it is.
It's her. This non-stop chatter.
It can't be Miss Oldbag. What is it, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait, you're powers, aren't you?
Yeah, about what happened back then.
You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Oh, that's right. You're doing a children's exercise program trying to play nice.
Yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job.
I love that show. You're a hoot. You're the big brother, right? You're... You know, it's really annoying having to jump across dialogue boxes. I seriously just want a transcript of everything she says so I can actually read it.
I mean, hey, you have it all in recording, so you can always pause it.
I'm not going to do a voiceover for every line because it passes by just so quickly.
Or you can just look back and see what she fucking said.
I was reading through the Big Brother part and it jumped to the next one. I didn't even get to finish what any of the other ones said.
An old bad talking, you can't. There's no way you're gonna read it all. You have to accept that.
Look at my uniform and tell me you can't tell I'm a member of security? You have a fake little ray gun. The outfit makes you look like you're just... The outfit just makes her look like she's cosplaying. Nosy brats get the blaster. Oh god, she's shooting at us. So what happens? Don't have all the details. Then you're useless. Another one of those incidents happened again.
An accident? Like a murder kind of accident?
Maybe. You see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman.
She killed him!
Shouldn't you quit being a security guard, at least for other people's sake? Silence, whippersnapper.
Breaking the law by exploring.
Nothing out of the ordinary here. Are you looking for the incident the old lady was talking about? Didn't happen here. Gotta look elsewhere.
Excuse me. Are you by chance Ms. Maya Fey?
Now this motherfucker.
Now, this guy who I would describe, but then I'd be saying a racial slur, so I will refrain. You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk.
This guy reminds me of Two-Face.
Harvey Dent.
We're
Can he be
getting
trusted?
being tricked by Harvey Dent.
But can he be trusted, though?
Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know, I'll have to flip a coin on this one.
Now,
Where's
first
my
of all,
coin?
who is calling Maya Fey at this time?
I don't know. Morgan Fay?
No, you see, her aunt wants her dead. Her mother has been gone for over a decade. Her sister is dead, and her cousin is currently standing 5 feet away from her.
Her
There was
father.
no one. There was no one left in the world that would call her.
Her father.
I see.
We don't know about him.
He's not even a character.
Dick Gumshoe.
You would call Phoenix before Maya.
Edgeworth.
You wouldn't even call her. He's just an asshole.
Officer Meekins.
He's not even come. He's not coming back. Unfortunately, he's gone. John is dead.
What's I think this is actually the first time she just asks her using Mystic Maya.
I mean, she always keeps calling her Mystic Maya anyways, because she's just been indoctrinated by hippies.
What's wrong, Mystic Maya? You guys go on ahead. I'll be right there. Shouldn't we go with her?
Oh, good. No, we're just gonna go on ahead. She'll come back. Now there's a little bit of a visual interference. Let me try to fix that. I don't know why, but the screen has turned green, and I don't know how to fix that.
Like, is it like a? Are you able to?
It's a flat green across the entire screen. That thing.
So you can't see anything. It's just all green.
Okay, it just fixed itself. It's just Discord being stupid, I guess.
Hmm.
Right this way, Miss Faye. And that's the end of Maya's story. Never knew what happened to her after that night.
Let's go look elsewhere. Why did she have that look on her face?
Now we're going to the hallway.
It's a little exciting and a little scary.
Are you an adrenaline junkie, kid? You're a bit young for this.
Wargate.
We're in Gatewater Hotel again.
Alright, this is the place from earlier. The place we did the breaking and entering stuff.
Yeah, this is Gatewater.
I told you. I get people the info they want, which means I've got a right to know. Oh, we know who this is.
Yeah. Funny he gave him the fucking Bobby Hill voice right there. That's my purse! I don't know you!
Well, I meant this specific dialogue box here using the word pal.
Yeah. I think we know who both of these people are.
What's your problem? Just you wait. It'll be all over in the morning paper. I'm assuming this has to be Lotta, because she's
Yeah.
the only photographer person. Scruffy detective secret scandal revealed. You'll see, I'll get you back. Those two sound pretty serious. That southern accent can only mean. Hey, right. Yeah, it's Lotta.
She killed him.
She did it. Can you do a gal a favor and tell this cop I'm doing my job and I've got rights?
Ah, you.
Ah, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell that only police. This is the scene of a murder. So she could leave this to us pro.
A murder?
Ah, shoot me in my thing, pal.
See, I knew it. My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. Murder, it said. That's what it is. A genuine murder.
Hey, wait.
Yeehaw, a murder. A big star knows this.
Oh man, I'm in trouble now.
You'll be getting that whip from the prosecutor. So, Detective Gumshoe, you said a murder.
No, that's not it. I got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal.
Mr. Nick? Is the dead person a nickel samurai? Why do you ask? Well, Mystic Mile is rooting for him, so everybody she roots for ends up dead.
Wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, the Nickel Samurai is the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off.
Damn, this samurai role is cursed.
Yeah, if you're a samurai, you're gonna end up being the center case. The guy that died was a hero named the Jammin Ninja, pal.
Well, it looks like the movie's cancelled.
Yep.
Jammin Ninja's dead.
Looks like Global Studios wins the war.
That woman with the big puffy hair that looks like cotton candy. I mean, Lotta? That woman, she was there that time too, right? That time. When Mystic Maya did the channeling.
Oh yeah, you know when how your mother tried to murder your cousin? Yeah, that time.
That
Family, am I right?
Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she's here. Journalist.
Learn to speak. Looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened.
Hanging around.
You know, like a niece.
I was wanting to say it, but I felt like that would bring up bad memories.
Yeah, actually, that news comment will become prevalent later. Yeah. Hiding and waiting in front of the Jammin Ninja's door, pal.
I feel like that would put her in some pretty high suspicion.
Oh yeah, I feel like she would be suspect number one.
But why would she?
She wouldn't tell me, pal. Oh, I guess there's something about getting my big scoop.
Scoop. She's out of some sort of news.
She's after some celebrity scandal, probably.
The victim being Jammin Ninja. And a lot of not being the center of attention on this.
He was a really popular rival. Jesus. He was a really popular rival TV show to the Nickel Samurai.
Oh.
Honestly, they should go over to. Okay, he looks very something.
He looks like one of those rich kids that they would have as an antagonist in some sort of like teen anime.
Yeah, probably. The victim was the action star Juan Corrida.
I'm not even gonna bother trying to say that later.
It's Juan Corrida. It's not that hard.
I'm gonna fuck it up somehow.
Juan Corrida.
Juan Corrida.
You did that on purpose, asshole.
I was gonna say Corrido, but
Corrida. He got a huge push and rode the express train to stardom. I mean, even I know who he is. That's saying something.
even I recognize his face. I mean, we don't.
Whoa. I heard lately that Matt on God's been taking the wind out of the sail.
Now, people who have their hair over one eye, I instantly hate.
Yeah, he's covered. See, that's just whenever someone's covering one of their eyes with their hair, that just means that eye is probably just like fucked up in some way.
It's cybernetic. We're gonna find out he's Deadshot.
I'm telling you, pal. As far as who's pot hogging all the limelight.
Just no space for Mr. Powers anymore. Mr. Umgard, that's the Nickel Samurai, right?
Yep. I mean, no. You gotta say it with more oomph. The nickel samurai.
Anyway, so now that he's gone, that means Mr. Ungard has the whole stage to himself. I'm not even gonna bother.
It's not even that Hispanic. It's just Juan.
I have to say the full name.
Juan Corrida.
Because I could
Too
say,
difficult for you.
because the thing is, I could say Juan, but Kurita, no. If I have to say it multiple times, I'm gonna fuck it up multiple times.
I wouldn't bet on it, pal. We can't have that happen, you know.
Can't have that happen. What's that supposed to mean?
Okay, now let me look at the guy. Let's see. Now we need to go. No, go back to the hallway. We've got to present Matt on guard to him.
Take that.
These 21 men, they're all hung in the spotlight in Hollywood, huh?
I mean, if you think about the celebrities in America, it's not all that different.
Fucking youngins. The Nickel Samurai. He really took the Grand Prix tonight.
Maya's a big fan of his.
Speaking of which, where is she? Really? Oh, I'm sorry then.
She'll be back soon enough. Probably. Why are you sorry?
Matt on guard was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murdering Juan Corrida.
Why?
I mean, I figured we would have already known that by connotations. Now we ask him about being arrested.
So why was he arrested exactly?
Sorry, pal, that's not something I can tell you.
But if we need to know.
Just started an investigation, so we don't want any leaks.
Another Steel Samurai hero who's in hot water.
Man,
Mr. Nick, if Mr. Mystic Maya knew about this, she'd make me take the case.
I'm sick of doing Hollywood cases. Yeah, now we move to the hotel lobby.
Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby.
Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright?
Looks like Juan Corrita has been killed. One.
What? Juan is
Looks like he was murdered, and the suspect was arrested. And that suspect is Mr. Matt Ungod.
You're joking, right?
Yeah, I'm totally joking. I just want to make the Ungard joke. No, but seriously, they arrested Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering Jammin Ninja.
Oh, not again. I feel sick.
Again. Yeah, about a year ago, the same thing happened.
Fucker still hasn't paid us. Still can't believe. No way. No way, Matt would.
What's that Mr. Powers got in his hand?
Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright.
Oh no, a disposable cell phone.
This will self-destruct in 10, 9, 8. I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier.
I'm not trusting this bellboy now.
By the way, this is the same hotel, but that was a different bellboy.
Yeah, wait a minute, where's our original bellboy at?
It may have been disposed of. You never know.
Wait, isn't he working down at the precinct though? Because he also was bringing Edgeworth his
No, no, no,
tea.
no. You see, it was that Edgeworth had it down whenever he wanted to get tea.
So wait, you just order shit from the
The
hotel to
bellboy
come
is the
down to the
bellboy,
precinct.
but he has to go over and give Edgeworth his tea every day. All right. I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. Okay, let's see what we do here. I guess we just do okay. We talk to Powers.
Mr. Ungard was supposed to hold a press conference, wasn't he?
That's what I heard. So if we wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference.
I think that's the first time we've ever seen that animation.
Yeah, that's a new sprite for him.
The Nickel Samurais.
Yeah, it was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way.
Now that erases some major suspicion. If he's going to be in costume and confessing something, that's that just seems weird.
I mean, that could have been someone else. I mean, that could have just been someone else in that costume if they were giving something away. Could have been a bunch of slander.
Lies and slander.
I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore. I'm all washed up in terms of show business. Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop idol, but
Oops.
that fuel to that fire on his rivalry with Juan.
Mr. Juan, he's the Jammin Ninja, right?
Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of.
One of them liked red, the other liked blue. One of them liked mustard, the other liked ketchup.
And then Will Powers lost his place when he said he liked mayonnaise.
And then they stabbed the Power Ranger kids when they said they didn't like condiments.
Yeah. But I'd say that Matt was the one who almost always came out on top. Hell, I say almost, because there was that one time, and man, it probably what drove Matt to kill Juan right today. Juan said that he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined a rival TV show.
And that was the Jammin Ninja?
I mean, it'd be funny if this was all just a bunch of corporate espionage and just for global studios to beat out worldwide studios. The
Yeah, I'm looking at that guitar now. It looks like the ends of it are broken.
Yeah, it's broke. It's a broken guitar. There's no way. Things turned real messy real fast for those goes for the war. Final tally. Look around. Pretty obvious how things ended up.
One murdered the other after winning an award.
One is murdered, one's arrested. Who's the real winner here?
I tell you, it's the guy that's still alive. Matt even won the Grand Prix this year, the final win over his rival. I was just wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time now.
You just finally realized it, huh?
Now she mentioned that Maya was only going to answer a phone call. But we were saying we were going ahead, so she wouldn't know that we're back in the lobby already. Wait a minute. She was going to the lobby. She got lost. That doesn't make sense.
That's impossible.
No, Pearl, you're staying here.
You're wasting your time.
Oh no.
Oh, the radio transceiver is going off now.
Huh. I'm not sure what this is. It's coming from the transceiver. Yes, hello, right here.
Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney?
And you are?
You don't need to know who I am.
Oh god, it's Liam Neeson.
I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as
Help, Nick.
that. Shut the fuck up! I'm on the phone.
Mystic Maya, no. Maya, you've been kidnapped.
So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl?
Fate. What do you mean? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt?
Come now, don't fall apart on me yet.
This, it can't be.
Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I'll return to you your valuable item unharmed. What is this called again in your fancy lawyer terms?
Kidnapping and then bribery. Oh, kidnapping for ransom.
Ah, yes, yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping.
Oh no.
Ah, yes, I see. Or annoying. Keeps making noise and doesn't shut the fuck up.
Everything's fading away. Maya, Maya's been kidnapped.
Mr. Attorney, are you there? I called it. Are you there? Mr. Attorney, are you there? I need to tell you what I want.
Well, how much do you want for her? I'll give you anything.
Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp on the situation.
State your condition and return Maya.
Money's not what I seek, sir.
Bullshit. What is it then?
What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal.
Oh god damn it. Complete acquittal. What in the world have you done to need?
I'm not the person you'll be representing in court.
What?
You're currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not?
No, I'm sitting on my couch in my office.
And I know that a murder has just taken place there.
What do you mean? One was killed and the suspect is Matt.
You are, as expected, quite on the top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Matt Ungar.
Matt, but why?
He did not kill
I'm gonna kill the stream and set it back up. See if that works.
Okay. He did not kill anyone. I can attest to that.
However, what?
Someone is framing him for the murder.
I'm assuming that's you.
A very smart someone who is setting up to take the fall.
If I agree and do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain?
You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there is one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item in my possession.
Help! Blah, blah.
I'm currently waterboarding her right now. You have 2 days. Of course, tonight he will be in questioning with the police. But the trial is in 2 days. At that trial, you will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney.
One, you're expecting me to get not guilty in one trial day?
Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down.
Alright, tell me who did it, give me the evidence, and also shoot the next prosecutor who walks in through the door.
I'm not going to say anything. Yes, that's right. Now that I'm playing the role of the kidnapper,
Wait, what are we playing before?
I can't pass up this chance to say, don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea.
Damn, who are you? Who the hell are you?
Tell you much. My name is the Killer.
What?
His name is the Killer.
The fuck?
He is the Killer.
So we know who actually killed him. It's the killer.
No. He's not the killer. He's the Killer.
The killer is the killer, though.
No, the Killer is not the Killer. He's just named the Killer.
Mystic Maya, she's been kidnapped. It's all my fault. But if you had gone with her, you would be kidnapped too.
I mean, to be honest, like if she even did try to go with her and did, he probably would have just killed her and took Maya with her.
Then he would lose a big bargaining chip.
Yeah, but then again, this guy seems like quite the he's like very organized in how he moves, so he probably would have just taken 2 hostages.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
wouldn't risk the collateral damage.
he's not gonna get caught in a hotel lobby shooting a child in
He's a
the face.
professional. Mr. The Killer is a professional. Okay, Mr. Wright. I think we should tell the police what's going on.
Yes, you do that. I just can't tell them. If we do, who knows what will happen to Maya? What about the detective we saw earlier? Detective Gumshoe. Wait here, I'll be right back.
All right, I'll take care of Pearl while you're away. What? Ransom?
Not so loud, you could get killed. The ransom is complete acquittal.
Wait, the deal was complete acquittal in exchange for Maya. You mean this means Man of God is obviously the killer, pal. No doubt about it.
This guy said that Mr. Ungard is innocent, that he's the real killer.
Anybody with a brain would know that that's a ball-faced lie. You really believe that what a kidnapper tells you, pal?
He has a point. Mr. Ungard really is innocent, then why the kidnapping?
Yeah, exactly. On top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding.
Oh, I'd like to see that evidence.
Forensics team's having a field day back there.
Hmm.
But strange. So much evidence that it feels like something's wrong.
There's too much evidence. Is that even possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about Mr. Ungard being set up?
Looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow you can start yours.
Alright then. Is there any other way?
Also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way.
You're right.
It's like he just calls right then there. It's like, I know you called that detective. Your item's dead.
I know you talked to that bumbling detective. He immediately talked to me about it. So I shot the girl in the face, and now you have to get acquittal anyways, or I shoot you next. Ah, my head.
A wine cellar?
Where am I?
Well, at least we can die getting drunk.
What if I'm still in that hotel? Well, at least we know she won't starve.
I mean, I don't see any food in here. It's just alcohol.
You can drink alcohol, keep your strength up, and maybe it might give you some
That's not
nutrients.
how that works.
There might be some food in those cardboard boxes. Who knows? Nick, Pearly, where are you? Come on, guys, this isn't funny anymore. Oh, God.
Click. Ah, I see you have awoken.
You. Who are you?
Me. I'm known as the killer.
So you're saying our assassin here.
He looks so happy.
So you're saying Two-Face here is the one who kidnapped Maya and told us straight to our face that he was kidnapping her.
I mean, he didn't say to our face. He gave Hugh Jackman a transceiver.
But he was in our faces earlier telling Maya that he was basically kidnapping her.
He didn't say they were kidnapping her. We just said that there was a phone call.
Which was the diversion to get away to kidnap her.
Yeah, it was a front.
You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die.
Don't worry. You're not my target. For now, anyways.
Ah, where are you? Help me.
Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? What do you mean? He's actually going to save me?
Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction.
A business transaction.
I'm gonna go contact him right now. I hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well.
What's gonna happen to me? Nick and Pearly, they're gonna die. She'll be joining her sister soon.
I mean, really, he could just like turn around, like looking to calm down. She could just chant. She could literally just channel Mia, and Mia could snap his right there. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. This is just shit.
Yeah. Good morning.
It's not that much of a good morning if you ask me.
Morning, Pearls. Come on, let's hurry up and see Mr. Ungod. We have to wait a
I
bit.
don't want to go do my job today.
We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9.
So get the fuck out of my room and let me sleep.
Wake me up at 11.
Wake me up during my business hours, midnight.
She's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe. Looks, but I don't think Pearl's got any sleep at all. Mystic Maya, she's alright, right?
No.
She might be fine. Either way, I'm gonna have to save her.
Gonna have to do my best to try to save her, although I'm pretty sure she's going to fucking die today.
I'm only able to stay this calm and collected because Pearl is doing the crying for both of us. Ha ha ha. Are you joking me?
We get there 3 minutes early.
Couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so we came down here early to visit one nickel samurai being charged of murder. Good morning, how you doing? I know the situation might be a little tough for you. Where,
Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up.
excuse me,
I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know.
we're not here to sell you life insurance. We're not insurance salespeople. We're attorneys.
Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either.
What?
Fire extinguishers? I mean, this building isn't my house, so.
No, we're not here to sell you anything. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright.
A lawyer. Hold on a sec. Okay, I'm gonna ask my manager, okay?
How the fuck did you smuggle that into prison? The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? Strange is an understatement. I would really love to know how he got a cell phone.
Sorry about that.
I mean, hell, there's a cop standing right there.
You're just in time.
What?
You're a lawyer, dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it?
Mr. Nick, this is our chance. I have to make him let me take this case. I'd like to ask you a few personal questions.
Discord's being a shithead right now because it keeps on going into the. How did that work? Oh, okay, I guess it's working now. Okay. um, that's okay. But dude, my autobiography is coming out soon, so if I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water.
Don't call the.
I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay? Uh huh. All right.
So many people he can talk to. He actually has anyone he can really talk to.
Sorry about that. Like I thought, publisher said it'd be real feel bad if I said anything, dude.
Really? I would like to ask you about the murder.
Oh, are you covering this for the tabloid or as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff.
That's not the point of this. I'm not asking for a tablet. I need to be able to cover you in court. Don't be calling more people.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio real quick.
I'll have him arrested too. I had the last one arrested.
Okay.
Yeah, right? We're talking about Mystery of Guard's brain here.
You sure do. Sorry about that. Studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer. You really paused on that for a second. Like your brain just died.
I was trying to comprehend what the hell Neo Mount Fuji means and why he's bothering to tell us this shit. So it's just Neo Old Tokyo, just Tokyo, except more brightly colored.
Probably.
What are you going to do with that? I don't know. Figured at least show it to him. I think I actually found out the clue.
Yeah, you actually did the radio transceiver, I guess. FLJ can't fucking see it. Fuck's sake, why is this happening now, god damn it? Okay, now it fixed. Jesus, like takes a few minutes. Okay.
I got it as a present from someone.
Interesting.
I've also been instructed to take your case.
Is that what you heard from the transceiver?
Yes.
Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around.
I swear to God, if you make another phone call in the next 10 seconds.
Okay, next thing you gotta do. You gotta present the press conference ticket. Oh, Discord, you fucking shit show.
Yeah, it seems like every last trial, Discord starts to fuck with us.
Yeah, it's always the last goddamn trial.
Cause it did that with the Von Karma case as well.
Yeah. What's that?
It's the ticket for your press conference. You were supposed to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right?
Huh? Me?
Yes, while you were in costume, no less.
I never heard anything like that, dude. I heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager.
Keep your own schedule in check, dude. You don't even know about the press conference you were supposed to give unless you were there to be slandered.
Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going.
Wait. I need to take your case.
There's always other people who need a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few?
Please let Mr. Nick represent you.
Man, oh man, lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to put foreign clients too.
Actually, no, I have to babysit this girl because her sister's been kidnapped. You don't take me as your lawyer, then D Killer is going to.
Wait, what did you just say?
D Killer.
To kill her.
He looks like he's mulling something over. that shady as fuck.
He knows things. I'll let you represent me in court.
Alright, if you know the killer, ask him to shoot anybody who tries to prosecute you. That includes that cop, whoever's watching the security cameras. Probably have to shoot Gumshoe as well. Only aim for his shoulder though. I like him. You're also gonna have to shoot each prosecutor.
Only graze Gumshoe. He's an alright guy.
Gumshoe's pretty cool. We just can't have him slandering you.
In fact, make him the prosecutor. It'll be an easy win.
Yeah, actually let him be the prosecutor. So we're gonna need you to shoot.
Man, I love a case where he's the prosecutor. That'd be great.
Alright, so we're gonna need you to have the killer shoot. Let's see. Von Karma, Edgeworth, um,
The Von Karmas and actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure after a year of being sentenced, for murder, you die in this world.
oh.
You don't get executed. So I think maybe Von Karma's probably been killed by.
Hey, what about Corporate America and his assistant?
Maybe not the assistant because that was for she probably got the wiretapping thing. But corporate America, no, he's probably dead. You sentence someone in for murder, they're dead.
Damn, we're cruel.
Actually, no, I don't even think it's. I think it's like 3 years is how long it takes. It might vary. I'm not sure.
We're still cruel nonetheless.
Anyway,
We've sent so many people to death. Like that newspaper salesman.
hey yo, capital punishment, man. That's how it is. Oh, Discord. Okay, the green only lasted for about 2 seconds.
I don't feel any better for taking this case. He doesn't look too happy either.
Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Okay, now we start asking questions.
Tell me about your activities.
After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. Had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my nickel samurai costume.
And you were alone the entire time.
My manager was running around being busy, so yeah.
Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show, you had no idea that existed.
Told you, dude. No idea what you know about any press conference, alright?
Just strange. A nickel samurai was supposed to confess something.
Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy.
And the Jammin Ninja was already dead at that time.
Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager.
This guy can't do a thing on his own.
That's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, then out of the blue, the dude arrested me.
Do you know why you were arrested?
Guess maybe my full body search went badly. They found my M16 in my pocket.
So they found something on you.
They found a button from the Jammin Ninja's costume. Why is that in your pocket?
Now, why the hell do you have that?
Yeah, why would you have something that incriminating? I don't get it either. Caught in the pleats of my samurai pants. Or Hakama.
Hmm.
Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious.
Wonder if that's what really happened. Well, we don't have those crazy lock things, so I'm assuming he's telling the truth.
Okay. Man, I thank my lucky stars that people know my name.
Well, you're quite the hero. You're in the national spotlight.
No, it's just that
I don't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen?
It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately I just keep getting more and more popular.
For all the wrong reasons.
Hell, even more people know my name now I've been utterly.
Really very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. Gives Mr. Ungard as a way of catching the eyes of women.
Do you know my motto?
No, I do not.
Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am.
Sounds like something you'd hear in a deodorant commercial.
Yeah, that's like that's like car freshener stuff, like type stuff right there.
Spring breeze.
That's why this kind of scandal was disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad.
Everyone loves a good scandal.
Okay.
About you and the victim, Mr. Juan. What sort of.
That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. And with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. I mean, he's got a point. And he wanted to try to make a Jammin Ninja movie, even though we all knew it'd fail.
The Nickel Samurai still won in the end.
Yep, took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know?
I mean, unless he planned on losing and had already staged a murder.
So he can't go back on it 5 seconds before the assassin's already putting the knife through his throat.
Like, he already just has it set up so that, like, he just has somebody. He's already killed the guy
Like
and has someone else in a costume.
stab him in the back while he, like in the chest while he's sleeping. Then he gets the transceiver call, like, dude, I'm right about to stab him. What do you want? He's like, no, I won. Cancel it.
Caught off, caught off.
Cancel it. You can't leave now.
Now you gotta go. I won.
But I need to get paid.
I'll pay you double.
Fine.
This is all I'll be able to get out of him. Mr. Nick. Let's ask one last thing. Let's test to see if he's really innocent or not. Wait, we can do that? Yes.
Yeah, use your padding mechanic.
If you use this magnetoma, you won't be able to hide any secrets from you. I'm sure of it. Wait. I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer honestly.
What is it, dude?
Did you kill Mr. Juan? Put the phone away and answer this question yourself.
Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Hikaruta. Okay?
Hmm. Well, Mr.
Check
Nick,
your mailbox.
nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight. Which means it's alright to trust him. Yay! It appears that way.
And he's just like, dude, what are you talking about? Like you just asked me a question, I answered it. Is that all you have to do to get trust nowadays? Lawyers? Um, trial's tomorrow, right? Count on you, dude.
Ah, you're dead in court. Von Karma is going to slaughter us.
Oh god, that wasn't you think we're going to trial, but we're not. We still have a whole other half of this.
Oh god. We'd just be able to skip right to the trial.
Yeah, I know, right? This is just like they knew there was gonna be one trial short for this game, so they just decided, fuck it, we're gonna pad the shit out of this one.
Well, you gotta remember, the first game only had 4 trials as well. In the beginning.
Yeah.
Because Trial 5 technically never happened, except for the fact that it's the way to explain why Edgeworth is gone, because they didn't explain that well the first time. It's I think it was actually part of the third game in which they reintroduced Case 5 to actually explain some other shit, and then who knows. I just know originally Case 5 didn't exist.
Yeah.
And now we know that he didn't do it, which is important. So, now what should we do? Trial is tomorrow. We only get one chance. So, one way to prove his innocence. We have to find the real killer, or the killer.
I'm telling you, man, the killer didn't kill him.
He had to have done it. His name is literally the killer.
It's just a name. You don't judge people based on their name.
I'm going to judge him based on his name.
Okay, we're gonna go to Karita's room and
What do you think you're doing? You can't come in without. Good morning. Hold on, it's you. What are you doing around here? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds. You know, that's not true. I'm getting some deja vu here.
you see, she's a big fan of stars who die.
Why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies?
It's you know that you know what?
Class Hamster was
Edgeworth
fine.
likes him.
Well, I mean, he already chose death, which means he was able to skip that and move on and be reborn as Edgeworth, prosecutor, in blue.
No, he doesn't wear the blue. I would have liked him to wear the suit, but he doesn't.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happens. Don't push me, boy. Mr. Nick. I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast. I sold back to you, please. Please speak a little slower. Like, tone it down by 25%. Don't boss me around.
Off by because of that.
Don't boss me around, you spiky haired smarty pants. Oh god, she's shooting at us.
Yeah, we're just gonna go over to Karita's room now.
The investigation's still in full swing. Those staff and police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere. Well, we've got to roll up our sleeves and try. Yeah. I don't know why they did that. I just rolled up my actual sleeves. Lotto, weren't you thrown out of here yesterday? Hey, your hair. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Hey, Mr. Copville, the thief showed his face. What? What? No. What do you mean? Arrest him, put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty.
Man, spoken like a true Texan.
What's wrong, Lana? Are you feeling alright? Looked here and there, up and down the fountain, but it ain't here. Why don't you just hurry up and give it back to him, you creep? What are you looking for? My camera! Camera! My lifeblood. It's good. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always comes back to the scene of a crime? You're back at a murder scene, so might want to back that up.
Like this is not even part of a murder scene.
Yeah. And looky, here you are. Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. Hmm. I think I went to the wrong room.
You went to the wrong fucking room.
Where are we? We're in the wrong room.
Room, you jackass.
This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Where? You're Mr. Unguard's lawyers, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How do you already know we're his lawyer? You were just saying that he's your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow. Simple deduction, really. Trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Unguard's situation is looking rather grim. You came here, one stop in your mad dash to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not wrong either. It's really not the time to be showing off. Adrian Andrews. AA. Alright, let's get down to business. You're the killer, aren't you?
Okay, leave this room and go to the real one
I think we're in the wrong room again.
Alright, what's the other one?
There's so many fucking bears. Apparently we're in the right room. The victim, which makes this a crime scene.
This corridor here.
You know, I just realized it might be my end. Cause I just realized something.
Are you doing something stupid while this is happening?
Well, I decided to look at my phone to see how the internet's holding up, and I just noticed that it's been on the it's been like switching from LTE to the actual stuff for a while. I think my internet's just being a piece of shit.
So I was pretty much correct. That then, okay. Well, anyway, it's fixed for now. So what's happened? The kidnapper has he contacted you again?
Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Ungod's acquittal.
You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there?
I just want Maya to be alright. She'll probably die.
You don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal.
Can you do that? If we want to look around the crime scene?
Just this once, special circumstances, right, pal?
I'm pretty sure we've done enough special circumstances. I mean, you helped us break in. You helped us break into the commissioner's office.
Well, I can tell you everything I know, but you gotta keep quiet.
Ah, thank you, Mr. Gumshoe.
Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal.
You know, Gumshoe is really helpful in giving us maps.
Gumshoe is a visual learner. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're really giving it to me? Thank you.
Yeah, the kid who can't read. Good one, Gumshoe. Wouldn't want you getting lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
I got a map. Good job. I can't read what it says. Oh shit.
Okay, let's see here.
Cause of death.
We want to. Oh yeah, we can talk to him. Procedures.
What are we supposed to examine?
We'll get to it when we're done talking to him. Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal.
You should.
Yeah, here's a picture.
Hmm. A knife in the chest.
Yeah, pal. That's the murder weapon.
So he was stabbed to death.
Looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now.
The fingerprints on the knife?
Yep. Looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. On God's prints, pal.
That ain't good. It's bad. Real bad.
Okay, so examine the wine glass on the right screen. So you need to go to the right.
A bottle of ketchup. It's a wine glass and there's tomato juice in it. Ew. Tomato juice. Bottle of it on the table over there. Where it came from. Didn't that seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. She's right, the flower vase was broken. The makeup was strewn everywhere. Why is the glass the only thing that's still alright?
Okay, now you need to examine the guitar case on.
There's a guitar case. Beat up but still usable. The guitar is not there. But Mystic Maya said, she said the bright red guitar was a Jammin Ninja signature item. True. Huh? The guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on top of the lid. This is water, isn't it? Hmm.
Now you present the wine glass to Gumshoe. I wish your internet wasn't being throttled right now by Spectrum.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's likely 5 other items in my house using internet right now.
Ah.
Because there's like,
You need to EMP the rest of your.
well, my brother likely has the Xbox One turned on watching Netflix, while also watching Netflix on his phone. My father is probably on his phone, computer, and likely on a console watching something on Netflix as well.
A lot of Netflix users in your house.
Well, my brother watches like 5 different movies. He's either on Amazon Prime watching a video or Netflix watching a video. So, let's continue on about this wine glass.
Ah, so you noticed it, pal.
You notice that too, Detective Gumshoe.
No, actually, Ms. Von Karma noticed it.
Oh god. Pearl noticed it earlier. Does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel?
Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here.
Well, you can bet the instant I'll see her, I'll be running a 1,000-meter dash.
And now we examine the autographed paper on the table.
It's so messy here. A lot of electronic things in here I've never seen before. Can you tell me all what they are? Over here is a watch. I know what a watch is.
The one thing she knows. Okay, that was the wrong thing. It's probably on the other table on the right.
There's nothing over here.
There's supposed to be an autographed paper on a table.
I might have to talk to Gumshoe about the reason for the arrest before I find it.
Maybe.
So why was Miss John got arrested?
Because we had evidence on her.
Evidence.
Looks like the victim, Juan Carrito, really got put up a big fight.
Definitely signs of a struggle.
Why does this shit always only happen whenever we do this shit? Never with anyone.
Because my internet sucks, remember?
Yeah, but that's bullshit. You need to siphon internet from someone else. Okay, fix this up finally. Okay, well, yeah, during the fight.
Yeah, Mr. Ungard said something about a button.
That's not all.
What?
There was a witness, pal.
Bullshit. Who could have possibly seen it?
That lady, Miss Goldbag.
I think Lotta would be a more reliable witness. Anybody but her.
Prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic that's a little off.
Something that's a little off. As in,
As in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
let's try and figure that out, Mr. Nick. Oh no, we're getting a call.
So, yeah, are we getting the call, or is that might be.
What's that beeping noise? Heard the sound before.
It's Miss Von Karma.
Oh god.
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops up out of nowhere and whips me.
That's exactly what happened the last time.
Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce later, pal. Ah!
At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Be too much to ask that you be nice to us for a change. So you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. It's very dishonorable of you. She's assaulting us. Hey, don't you dare to run away from Mr. Scruffy Turncoat. I didn't think detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for this for a second. Oh god.
Stop! He's already dead.
I feel better knowing at least you're man enough to face your punishment. So scared he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours. Is that all this really means to you? What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin.
Yes, sir.
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. What did you throw at me now? What is this?
Well, guess this means I gotta go back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to fucking green screen. We're okay, never mind. Never mind again. It just came back. Yeah. Your internet's really fucking with me right now, ain't it? It's a fucking cruel job. It wouldn't even be mad if you were the. If you ever need me, come down to the criminal affairs department, all right? And if you can, try not to let Ms. Von Karma see you.
Well, we got something.
Okay, on the first table, yeah, the thing is there now.
Oh yeah, she threw that at us. Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper? It's called an autograph. Autograph? It's got Mr. Cordota's name written on it. So it's his autograph. I can't read. I'm illiterate. I've never seen writing that looks like this. It's a special form of writing called cursive. It's something that's obsolete and outdated now.
Just most people don't realize it and still force their children to use it.
Look here how it says
People that we call boomers. They're a normal breed.
to my dearest Wendy. And more normal letters here.
I know who that is.
It says sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone. I'm beginning to like Pro more and more. Wendy. I've heard that name before.
Okay, we're
Wait a
going to
minute.
the hotel room.
Wait a minute.
Go to the
I
hotel room.
I know who this is addressed to.
Now we present Juan Carita to Andrews. Good thing I don't have to voice anybody for a while, because there's.
Did you know the victim? Yes, I knew him. But what?
Yeah, but of course you did.
Why is she holding that card?
Don't worry about it.
The world is such a small place after all. Did you know about the rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. She's tough. She knows more than what she's letting on about this whole case. She must know why he was killed.
Okay, now we just talk to her.
I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. First, before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. On God. In this very room, I might add. Then what did you eat? Told you I hate to waste time with trifling details. You must look at the table yourself. You wouldn't need to ask me. When the award show was starting, I headed for the hall. After the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with preparations in the lobby. Hmm. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for him. After that, I went to visit Mr. That's where you found his body, isn't it? You held really strong through everything. Mentally, mentally tough as nails. So, about you and stop you right there. You aren't seriously about to ask about Mr. Unguarded and I related, are you? I have no idea how he could choose you as a lawyer. He's being so cruel. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later. I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm the manager. Didn't the victim have one? And we should probably ask her about the whole scheduled conference first. You're saying the victim did not have a manager. Didn't. Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios. Now, Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. The industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. You look quite ruthless and unforgiving to yourself, to your poor partner, dragging a girl like her to places like this. You're wrong. I'm doing what I can to help Mystic Maya. Pearl, just calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later.
We'll give you ice cream in a bit.
Do you have any ideas as to why our victim was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? Just doing my job. Psycho locks. There's, n-
Maniac, right?
there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation.
Yeah, enough of psych clock bullshit. I'm pretty sure we could have we could have shortened this case by at least an hour and a half. Okay, now we're gonna move to the hallway. I talked to Lotta for a bit.
Ah, So, you lost your camera then? And ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's 1,600 brand new. Didn't you just say you bought it for 700? Had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. Made this itty bitty scratch on it, and the manager all got huffed up in his face. He gave me his talking to, real mean about it too. He done make me cry at it. When did you lose the camera? Last night after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. By the way, did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. It's gonna have to shot anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. Besides, I couldn't get anything from a big scoop. Wonder if this missing camera is connected to the murder. Tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. From before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. I was here until around the time Mr. Ungard was arrested. What were you doing? Sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever a lot of heart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had. The big scoop. I told you before I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although I was also on the lookout for other stars that were here. So maybe I wasn't here the entire time. But are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was. But that's what real journalists do. Got some juicy inside info and thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around for? It's only 2 Cyclops. Trade secret. Stopped, haven't we? Take that, Mr. Lawyer. Tell me your secrets! Just tack her to the ground. Answer the questions. On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? Told you, didn't I, for my scoop? I want to know about the details of the scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, that's my bread and butter. Alright then. An unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say you're looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, without a heart, are looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal? Hmm.
Oh boy, hope the screen doesn't go green while we're doing this. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you?
Ah, Mr. Powers. You've been here the entire time?
Yeah, people connected to the murder are allowed to go home, let alone leave. And we're gonna talk to him about stuff.
So, what was the Jammin Ninja TV show like?
Start from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. Jammin Ninja, like samurai shows, is geared towards kids, which means they are not COPPA compliant. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyways.
What? How the fuck is this? Phoenix has the same reaction.
He was a really lousy ninja, absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing! With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm.
A ninja with a bright red guitar.
And then, the final fight in front of his beloved princess Mizola, Jammin versus the Muromachi Five.
I think I know what that's a reference to.
Suddenly, a brave hero catches a not so Jammin cold the night before Battle 3.
What? Battle 3. Too bad for him.
Yeah, that's the kind of pop, but this kind of pop music based love story is something high school girls really like. And then there's the green screen.
Well,
This case
Pearl
is
is
too.
questioning this.
This case is too fucking long for this to be happening. My gosh.
It's supposed to be an 8 hour long case.
Yeah, it's gonna be dragged out by another 10 hours because of this shit.
What happens next to the Jammin Ninja? I need to know.
Well, I mean, the show's gonna be fucking canceled now that the main actor's dead.
The Jammin Ninja? Will he be able to sing? What about the princess?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m. until today, because he's dead.
Which show should I watch? Hmm. She's actually considering it. Tell us about the Nickel Samurai.
Okay. Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai.
I see.
This time there are three samurai brothers: Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's a Love Y. It's a Love Y in Neo Tokyo.
Wait, what? I love what?
A Love Y. This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop, and all three guys fall for her at the same time.
Guess the Y shape is all three brothers colliding over this one girl.
Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan.
That sounds like that sounds like a sub branch of the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh yeah.
It's like Romeo and Juliet times three.
Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love
What happens next? I want to know. Does she fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Little girl, I'd tell you what happens next, but the green screen popped up again.
Well, he says the same thing he said last time. I'm gonna stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week. She's really considering watching this one too. So I'm guessing.
Hold on, there should be a third option.
Nope.
There should be, though.
But there
Hold on, did we
isn't.
present Adrian Andrews to him?
Not yet.
Okay, we need to do that.
Take that.
Take that! There's still a green screen. Oh, no, just fixed. Okay. Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little.
So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews?
Oh, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her. You know?
Shocking.
Set up a small rumor going around about her right now.
Rumor.
If you're interested, I'd be.
Looks like he's a lion that just found his next meal.
Yeah, now there should be another option.
What is this gossip?
So you are interested in it. Figured you would be.
Yeah.
Such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too.
Really? You too, huh? Some sort of scandal we can learn about?
Yeah, so take a look at this.
Why does everybody hold on to random newspaper articles? Jammin Ninja Rendezvous?
Mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Ms. A.A.
Ah.
See now, don't you?
What?
You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Carita didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with initials A,
Adrian Andrews.
yes, exactly. This is big news.
Seems kind of odd. Together with the biggest rival of our client.
It's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Okay, that's all we need from here. Now we can go back to Lotta and actually do.
Tell me our secrets.
It's like after we came back, she's just standing in the hallway thinking about stuff. And then we just tackle her into the ground. Now you're gonna present to her.
Newspaper clipping.
No, not yet.
What?
That was supposed to be Adrian Andrews, then the newspaper clipping. You did out of order.
But it involves the same thing.
Remember, padding out the gameplay. Adrian
Bullshit.
Gotta take baby steps.
Eagle Samurai's manager secretly caught meeting with his rival. He's the hottest story of the season, wasn't it? Pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Yeah. Gotta have new sauce.
New sauce. The new source, you fucking hick.
New source. That's it. So someone did that. Now we can go back to the evidence. And now we can select that when really it should have just been one damn lock. And we should have been able to bring this up.
I mean, really, it just shouldn't have been a lock, anyways. We should really be.
Ah. Didn't have a manager of his own. What's more of his rival, Mr. God's manager. She had the initial AA. Then you thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were looking around here.
He could have been unraveled. At least it gives you your health back. But anyway, to finish it. Thanks, green screen. I didn't want to watch anyway. Never mind.
You're looking into Mr. and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? You're looking into the affair between two rivals. The Romeo and Juliet shit.
You were watching them fucking, weren't you?
Yeah, got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching them in a secret meeting. It's already in an article about it. It's no longer breaking news. What did you just say? Her initials were AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. At least I do. And that's what I was doing, getting photos. I was gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. And spice it up a little, have myself an exclusive story.
You should work at CNN.
You'd be perfect there. Already finished writing up my stuff.
Just go to the fucking Wall Street Journal, the New York Times.
The paper I wrote on it. A note to myself. Gone. Note to yourself. It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for my big story. I didn't come here to have my treasure disappear. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell ya. What's with people now anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. Really want that note back.